all about birthmarks. When should you worry about them? Birthmarks are something so common that we often don't give them a second thought. We consider them as vital identification marks unique to every individual. Science is still not sure about what causes birthmarks to appear and what purpose do they serve. But there are a number of myths surrounding the cause, nature and purpose of birthmarks. Let's look at some of the common questions about birthmarks and debunk some myths. What is a birthmark? A birthmark is a colored mark or a blemish under the skin which usually appears at the time of birth. While some birthmarks might fade with age, others might stay and get bigger and darker. Birthmarks are usually harmless until they start growing abnormally. It might feel like millions of cells growing over an area and rupturing the skin. Such abnormalities not only hamper one's physical appearance, but if neglected, can lead to huge tumors which might turn malignant. These lumps and irregular growths leave dark patches on skin. Such lumps form a type of malformation. What is a malformation? A malformation is a soft, lumpy blue mark on the skin caused by abnormal veins. It starts when the blood vessel's muscle layer slows down blood flow, leading to clot formation. These anomalies are also known as birthmarks, birth defects, congenital disorders, or congenital malformations. Vascular malformations can occur in any part of the body, most common being the legs, arms, and faces. When to see a doctor? A simple test to know whether your birthmark is a case of worry or not is to close your eyes and feel your birthmark. If you can feel any type of lump or irregularity, then you must get an MRI scan done to know how deep or superficial your birthmark is. Based on your test results, your doctor can suggest further treatment. But if you can't feel anything, then you shouldn't worry. Birthmarks usually grow proportionately with the growth of the body. So a smaller birthmark as a child might grow in size as you grow up. But when the growth is abnormal or disproportionate, you must immediately consult a doctor and get it tested. Common myths associated with birthmarks. There are a number of myths about birthmarks which are prevalent in society. Birthmarks are a sign of maternal impression. This myth suggests that if a woman experiences a strong emotion during her pregnancy and touches a specific part of her body, then the baby is born with a birthmark on that part of the body. This is an absolute myth and there's no scientific evidence to prove it. Birthmarks signify prosperity. It is a myth that birthmarks can predict future prosperity or underline some special personality traits of the newborn. They are merely colored marks under the skin with no link to a person's personality or prosperity. Birthmarks are caused by solar eclipse. This is one of the most common myths. According to it, the pregnant women who witness the eclipse might end up causing their babies to have some form of deformity or birthmarks. Another myth is that birthmarks are caused due to a condition or disease in either of the parents because of something they might have eaten. None of these so-called facts have any basis in science. Not a myth. Birthmarks can enlarge. Yes, birthmarks can enlarge and start growing abnormally. When a birthmark is too close to the skin, there are high chances of injury which might cause the blood vessels to rupture and cause torrential bleeding. They can also clot up and cause extreme pain. It is advisable to seek immediate medical help in such cases.